I feel like I've been running a 50-year sprint trying to run away from problems. Seriously. If life was a game of dodgeball, my entire strategy would be simple. Don't get hit. Duck. Hide. Pray it away. Fast it away. Rebuke it away. Avoid it. Delegate it. Transfer it. Anything but face it. My goal was never to solve the problem. My goal was to make sure the problem never touched me. And for years, I thought that was wisdom. Until a few years ago, when the Lord downloaded something profound into my spirit that completely changed the way I look at life. He said to me, Caroline, my daughter, why are you trying so hard to run away from the very thing that was designed to promote you? That question bothered me because I realized I had been treating problems as enemies when many times they were actually examinations. Think about it. Nobody graduates from high school without exams. Nobody gets a degree without exams. Nobody becomes a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, a pilot, an accountant without being tested. The test is proof that you're ready for the next level. So why do we think life should be different? Why do we think promotion can come without testing? Why do we want the certificate without the examination? I started realizing that every level of life has an exam attached to it. And in life, those exams come disguised as problems, as challenges, disappointments, delays, sickness, financial struggles, relationship struggles, waiting seasons, closed doors, rejection. And the funny thing is that many of us spend the entire examination period complaining that we are in an examination. Imagine a Form 4 student sitting KCSE. The exam paper lands on the desk. Then instead of answering the question, they spend 3 hours crying. Why me? Why am I suffering? Why are they doing this to me? My friend, they are not doing it to you. They are doing it for you, because on the other side of the exam is graduation. On the other side of the exam is qualification. On the other side of the exam is promotion. And I think many of us waste an entire season because we spend all our energy trying to escape the lessons instead of learning it. I know I did. I prayed. I fasted. I cried. I negotiated. I complained. I had prayer partners. I had emergency prayer partners. I had emergency prayer partners for the emergency prayer partners. I was doing everything possible to get out of the problem. Then one day, I felt the Lord speak to me so clearly. One word, and it was in Swahili. Vumilia, my child, persevere, endure. Stay the course. I remember feeling almost offended. Lord, what do you mean persevere? I'm praying for an exit strategy. I'm praying for a miracle. I'm praying for a helicopter rescue. And God was saying, no, daughter, I want to build something in you. Because the truth is this. Sometimes God removes the mountain. Sometimes he teaches you how to climb it. And if he teaches you how to climb it, you come down with muscles you never had before. Spiritual muscles, emotional muscles, faith muscles, character muscles, resilience, patience, wisdom, strength that you never thought you had, the things you need for where he's taking you in this season. Look back. I realized there are areas where I kept hitting the same ceiling, the same frustration, the same cycle, the same lessons. And I used to think it was bad luck or spiritual warfare or some mysterious curse. But it was simply a lesson I had refused to learn. Because life has a funny way of repeating exams you have not passed. Different city, same lesson, different job, same lesson, different relationship, same lesson, different church, Do you see where I'm going? Same lesson. You even change names. The faces change. The exam remains exactly the same. And it's something I've noticed. The person who struggles to find a job for 2 years eventually becomes the one teaching others how to write a CV, network, and find opportunities. The entrepreneur whose first 3 businesses failed becomes the mentor everybody's seeking for when starting a business. The couple that nearly divorced becomes the people helping to save marriages. The person who battled depression learns how to walk alongside someone in darkness. The person who went through sickness learns compassion, the healthy people can only talk about. And perhaps that's why God sometimes allows us to walk through difficult valleys. Not because He hates us, not because He has abandoned us, but because He's preparing us. Think about Joseph. The pit prepared him. Slavery prepared him. Prison prepared him. None of those places felt like promotion, but every one of them was preparation. If Joseph had escaped the pit, he would never have reached the palace. If he had escaped the prison, he would never have met the people connected to his destiny. See where I'm going? The places he hated became the places that trained him. Maybe that's where you are today. Maybe you're facing a challenge that completely seems unfair. Maybe you're waiting for a breakthrough. Maybe you're dealing with something that makes no sense at all. And perhaps the question is not, Lord, why this is happening to me? Maybe the better question is, Lord, what are you teaching me through this? Because the moment I stopped seeing problems as a punishment and started seeing them as preparation, everything changed. I stopped asking God to help me escape every battle and started asking Him to help me learn every lesson, because one day this season is going to end. One day this exam will be over. One day you will walk across the graduation stage of this chapter of your life. And when you do, you'll discover that the thing you're desperately trying to run away was actually the thing God was using to prepare you for that next level. So these days when life throws another ball at me, I still don't enjoy it. I still pray. I still trust God for miracles. But I no longer spend all my energy running, because after a 50-year sprint, I finally learned something. Sometimes the problem is not chasing you. Sometimes the problem is the classroom, and graduation is on the other side. Thank you.